Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's JC here again with Wedge Concepts. And in this video, I want to tackle the question, should you pay off your mortgage more quickly? So to answer that, let's go to the intro and get right to the video. All right. Thank you for stopping by my channel. Hey, what's going on? I had to interrupt the video to let y'all know about my book, Broke Budgeting. Okay, it's on Amazon, 5 Simple Strategies. Okay, the link is going to be in the description. Make sure you pick up a copy. I have a Kindle version as well as a paperback. All right, let's get back to your video. I wanted to go ahead and tackle this question. I've had a lot of discussion with a lot of my coworkers, especially with the housing market going on and people buying rental properties and everybody excited about refinancing. So even though we're in the pandemic right now, should you pay off your mortgage more quickly? So here's the backstory. A couple of things that I've heard. I've heard people who they want to pay it off quicker, so that way they can say they own their home. They'll make an extra payment at the end of the year to help knock down that interest and apply more to the principal. I've heard people adding an extra $100 or $200 to their monthly payment onto their mortgage, so that way they can help pay it down. You got other folks who, look, it's a mortgage, 30 years, let it ride. But is there really a benefit to paying it down early? So how about I say no? I mean, of course, there's a benefit for everything. So let me just correct that. But I'm going to tell you why it may not be a good idea to pay down your mortgage more quickly. So the first reason is that if you have other debts, so you have a mortgage, you have a car note, you have student loans, you have medical bills, you have credit cards, you have all types of stuff. Instead of putting that money down or towards your mortgage, if you were going to pay an extra payment a year or extra $200 a month, then why not go ahead and pay down your student loans or pay down your car note? Now, of course, again, the issue with interest, right? So you got a principal and you got interest, depending on what year you're in. So you got a 30-year loan. So obviously, if you have a 30-year loan, then we riding, baby. We riding. So if you have a mortgage and let's say you're within the first 10 years, the majority of your payments are going to be going towards the interest and not necessarily the principal. So that's one of the benefits I think that people want to go ahead and start paying a lot more early on. But that's going to be key to pay it a lot early on. But okay, so let's say everybody also knows who are homeowners that you get a tax write-off from the interest, and that's very beneficial. But from my calculations, and I'm not a mathematician, but if you are in a 24% bracket and you have a interest rate of about 4%, with your taxes, you're going to end up paying about 2.8%, right? So that's not bad. It's almost, no, it's not really even half. But instead of paying 4%, you'll be paying 2.8%. So my point is that even though it is a tax break, and you'll still get the tax break anyway, but if you have other debts, why not apply that money to pay down your other debts? Hopefully it's a lot smaller, right? You live in a $400,000 house, and hopefully your credit cards are manageable. It's not that high, right? That you can go ahead and knock that down. So at least you can have certain areas of your life where you are debt free. Another reason why I believe that you should not pay down your house, your mortgage more quickly, is because you can actually take that money and invest it somewhere, right? So instead of making that extra payment or that extra $200 a month, if you take that money and you invest it into something simple like an ETF, you can open up a Roth IRA. You can open up a self-directed account, open up a Robinhood account. You put that money there, you get the SPY ETF. It's the S&P 500. Something simple. The S&P 500 on average does about 8 to 10% per year in returns, right? So if you're constantly adding to this each month and you're growing it at 8-10%, yes, you won't be able to pay off your 30-year mortgage in 25 years, 24 years. But after year 10, year 15, you paid half your mortgage, plus depending on how you invested, you could have $100,000. You can have $60,000 in the market. You can have $40,000 in the market. You understand what I'm saying? And, you know, compounding interest, it continues to grow. So that's another reason why I don't think that you should pay down your mortgage more quickly. Now, if you are, let's say you're in a mortgage and you're about to retire, or what's another reason? Or let's say you're in year 26 of a 30-year loan. Why rush the payments at that point? Because the majority of your payments are going to be going towards the principal anyway. So that's another time when you would not want to pay down your mortgage more quickly, right? And I think that, you know, if I'm trying to see here, I'm looking at my notes. I get why people want to, because it's real cool to say that I own my own home. But here's the thing. And again, this is just my personal opinion on my channel. But of course, comment below, right? If you're not getting a chance to, you know, if you're missing out on life, if you're missing out on vacations, if you're accumulating other debt just so you can help pay down your house quicker, let's say, hypothetically speaking, you pay your house, your house note, your mortgage down in 22 years, 8 years ahead of schedule. Congratulations. And you still have $80,000 in debt from credit cards, cars, student loans, whatever the case may be. You own your own house, but you're still in debt. Now let's flip it, right? Let's say if you got 8 years left on your house, on your mortgage, you have $100,000 in the stock market. Your car is paid for. Your student loans only got 25% less. Which one would you rather have? If it's just about bragging rights because you want to say, oh, I own my own house. Yes, I paid it off and such and such and such. You know, go for it. But I believe it's much more dope for you to have a mortgage and be debt free in every area of your life except for a mortgage. But again, that's just my opinion. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you think just because the save on the interest is more beneficial. Forget all that. Don't live your life. Don't do anything for 30 years. Don't go on no vacations. Don't have any fun. Any extra money you get, apply it to your house so that way you can own it in 20 years. And let me know why you think it's a good idea. All right. So hope you found this useful. You know, don't subscribe. Don't like. Apply what I've given you. Use it. Make you think. Maybe it's good. Maybe it's not. Maybe I just wasted 9 minutes and 39 seconds of your life or whatever the case may be. Who knows? But let's build together. All right. Take care.